All right, what's in that water? Sometimes you just don't know, but Louisville's health department goes around to public swimming places to make sure nothing dangerous is lurking in those pools before you just dive in.
Yeah, WDRB photojournalist Brian Manuel was there as they walk us through that process.
We arrive at a pool, we're initially going to do a walk around and just kind of look at all of the obvious things. Check the fence, check the gate, and just kind of look at the pool, and then we'll get more in depth and we'll go around and we'll look at the skimmers and test the handrails, make sure everything is sturdy. We'll look at all of the inlets, make sure that it's actually pushing the water out. So you want the water to be moving, so all of the bacteria and scum buildup on the top of the water gets filtered out. So this is a skimmer. We'll take it out, we'll look at the basket. This filters all of the leaves and debris out of your pool. So we check that, make sure they're clean. And then obviously we look at the water. So it needs to be clear. We need to be able to see the bottom. Our indicator is if it's clear or not is if you can see the main drains on the bottom of the pool. So these are all of our chemicals that we use to test the chlorine and the pH and the alkalinity of the pool. The test kit we use is a little bit different than the one you would buy at your local store. And this is what's required in the state regulation. We test the chlorine level, the pH, and the alkalinity. And then for outdoor pools, sometimes they have an added chemical that helps stabilize the chlorine. So we also test for that at outdoor pools. So we're going to start out with testing the chlorine. If they have chlorine, once I put this powder in, it should turn pinkish red. So that's showing that they have chlorine, and now we have to determine how much. So they have 1 part per million chlorine. We will check the alkalinity next. So this just shows how well kind of all of your chemicals are working together. So your pH, this will definitely have an effect on your pH, and that's how acidic or basic the water is. We want it to turn that green color, and then we're going to change it to red. So they are at 80 parts per million, which is pretty much perfect. So that's good. They passed all of their water qualities.
We have compiled the list of more than 700 pools and splash pads in Louisville in their most recent inspections by the health department. Those include hotels, apartments, parks, even Kentucky Kingdom. To find your pool, just head to this story on WDRB.com.